scientific spirituality. My name is Remensify West. If this is your first time on the channel, you are highly welcome. This is a place where we separate the facts from the fiction, the science from the superstitions, and of course the concept from the misconceptions about African spirituality. Today, I'm going to be talking about how to stop the course of rising and falling in your life, in your family, and in everything you do. This topic is necessitated by the fact that I've been seeing a lot of people complaining that they are always having problems, especially financial problems, that in life there seems to be things will be going on well, then later they will fall back to square one. That they'll just be having this issue of like rising and falling, getting money and losing the money, and they'll be kind of prospering the day that we fall back to beyond what they were before. So this is a trend, and it's something that is going on in the life of so many people. Many people want to be prosperous. Everybody wants wealth. They want money, but not everybody can be able to achieve this goal, or not everybody can be able to reach in this life. Something like that. One thing about wealth is that it has to do a lot with common sense, and it has to do a lot with careful and intentional, meticulous planning. Okay, the problem many people are facing is that they have been brainwashed by mainstream religion, especially Christianity, to believe that wealth comes from God and not from hard work, and not from intentional and careful planning. That if you pray every day and you are good to your neighbor, you follow the 10 Commandments, you go to church, pay them tithes, do everything, you become wealthy. This is a mentality that a lot of people are having, and they have tried this. They haven't gone far to be paying tithes. Many of them have paid tithes. Even when I was Christian, I paid a lot of tithes. I did not get wealthy. Okay, for people to get wealth, those people that are having money, they're having a breakthroughs or booms, then later they will fall back to square one. This is what you have to do. Most of the time, it is not anybody that is pursuing you. It is a lack of common sense. Okay, and if you want to change this situation, you have to apply some basic principles of life, some principles that we cannot ignore. Okay, the principles of wealth. Wealth have its own law, finance have its own law. There's what we call financial engineering. I have said this many times. If you want to stop this issue of rising and falling, if you know you are having this problem, you used to have money, you don't have money anymore, and you don't know what happened, and you're cashing winches, cashing evil people, your village people are after you. The first thing you need to do to save this or to stop this situation, you have to learn how to save money. Yes, you must save money. You must plan for your future. Okay, there is no two ways about this. If you want to maintain and sustain your wealth, you must plan for your future. Okay, you must save money. A lot of people that I see that are having this problem, they don't have the mentality of saving money. They don't have it in them. They don't know how to save money, and they don't believe that it will work. They believe that one day they're just going to get a very big amount of money. They'll just turn to millionaires. They're just going to hit the lottery and something like that. Then they will just be cool. Everything will just go well. It's not like that. You want to be rich in life, you must save money. We have to open many bank accounts, not just one. I tell people, open at least 3 bank accounts. One will be like a fixed deposit for your future with a very good bank, or not just a new generation fake banks we have everywhere that we just crumble and disappear with your money. Not those microfinance bank that have not been able to test the times. Find a good bank. Save money, please. Save for your future. Don't touch this. Say this for the rainy day. You have an account that under no circumstances must that money be touched. Even if somebody is coming for help or somebody is dying, you just cannot touch that funds, okay? You must do this very thing. You can also have another account for expense account for spending, miscellaneous. Then you can also have another account as well for your house rents and running your basic or day-to-day operating as are necessary. Your car, house rent, water, light, you can have these kind of things. But you must save for your future. What this will do is that when you have issues of money or something, you fall into hard times, you must have something to fall back on. When you have this kind of thing to fall back on, you will not just go back to square one, okay? You must have something to hold on to. This is what will keep you afloat. Life is not perfect. Just like I will say nature is not perfect. We have days of times of storms, typhoon, rain, earthquakes. This happens. Not every time things go well in life. Not every time your business will go well. There will be a time where you will have a lot of customers. You will have a lot of people coming for your services. There will be a time where you will not even see one person coming. This is how life is, okay? So don't believe what you see in the how will I say, the internet, this life of everybody doing well. Money is always coming all the time. It's not always like that too. Before it will be like that, you will have to get to a certain level whereby you cannot lack anymore. For you to get to that level whereby you become a millionaire, a billionaire, you have to plan, you have to get your way into that place. You must save money. Okay, so please, people that are having these problems, plan for the future. Now we have issues. I will take examples from my country again. Nigeria. I don't like talking about any other person's country. Nigeria is one of my country. I have different countries that are my country, but I want to talk about Nigeria first. You will see situations of let me start from men. These are a man or boy, young boy that don't have any work. You don't have any good source of income. You will be using or thinking of using the latest phone, iPhone 14, a phone of $2,000, $1,500, and you have no single investments. You'll be having this kind of expensive phone. For me, that is just luxury. It is not a necessity. It is a luxury that will not bring any value to your life. Just to let people know that think that you are well to do, you have money. If people feel that you have money, nobody will help you. I will not wake up, even as I'm now safe. It doesn't make sense for me to go and buy phone of $2,000 or $1,500. For what? The phone that I have here is not more than $500, and it can do the work of a phone of $2,000. So why would I want to waste money to buy such an expensive phone when I have pressing things to do? I have lots of things to do. I have lots of responsibilities. Okay? You see people living this kind of life, buying expensive clothes, and you don't have good source of income. You are still struggling, living from paycheck to paycheck, but you are wearing designers that are more than 80% of your salary, or even 100% of your salary. So people will think you are doing well. This is not careful planning, okay? You are setting yourself up for failure. This and fake it till you make it life. It doesn't work. Let me just tell you that. Many people are smart. They will see through your fakery with time. If I talk to somebody for like 5-10 minutes, I will know who you are. Whether you any kind of persona you try to showcase to me, I can be able to see through that facade. Okay? A lot of people that are down to earth can see you for who you really are. If you are a poser, they will know. You're living a fake life on the internet, people will know. So there's this saying that we should try to cut our coat according to our size. Okay? Please cut your coat according to your size. Do not spend too much money to try to impress people that don't care about you. Okay? I've seen a lot of young men, they will struggle and struggle and struggle, look for money. Some of them will even press computer, they do the thing they call Yahoo. They will finally make money. They will go and buy a very expensive car that they cannot maintain just to impress people. They don't think of investing. They don't think of improving their skill set. They don't think of even building a house. They will go and buy big cars, Mercedes-Benz, G-Wagon, Lexus. They love G-Wagon a lot. Those classic cars. They will start driving, showing a Range Rover Sport. When just the brake pad, the side costs about $200. If one light is broken, you have a slight accident, they don't sell one pair. You have to buy 2 lights. You have to buy the pair of everything that is damaged. They will say when you go to the shop, they say no, we don't sell only one. If one light is broken, you can't buy just one. You must buy the 2. If one thing affects this side, you want to replace it, you must buy the 2. You see these people, they just waste their life. Before you know, at the end of the day, they will get broke. Then they will sell this car very, very cheaply. They don't even sell it, they just scrap it. Then this person will be praying for wealth that is having problem of rising and falling, that his enemies are after. You don't rise, you are a stupid person. I don't know how to say this. You set yourself up for this very thing. Because when you have money you didn't plan, you went to go and be buying things that are so expensive to maintain. And because you don't have steady source of income, quite naturally you cannot maintain those things you have acquired. So the things God destroyed, you could not repair them, you could not maintain them, you have to sell them up very cheaply. And now you are crying that you are having problem of rising and falling. This is common sense problem, okay? Then now some of these people will come to somebody like me for help, that their village people is after them. I should do a spell for them to be prosperous. I have seen this kind of cases. Now, for somebody like me, I can see through your BS already. As a spiritualist, I am also a psychologist. Spiritual problems are problems you cannot see. They are not physical problems, they are spiritual problems. As I talk to you, of your problem, the source of your problem is lack of careful planning and stupidity. Stupidity is not an insult, it's a description. Let me say this for stupidity is the act of doing the same thing again and again and again and again and expecting different results. This is the definition of stupidity. So when somebody say you are stupid, when I say you are stupid, I'm not actually insulting you. I'm saying you keep doing the same thing again and again and again, and you are expecting different results. It does not work like that. This is common sense. It's not even physics yet. It's common sense. It's not rocket science. So when you live in this kind of life, you're getting money, you are not planning. You will go and rent big house, these brand new houses, be paying rent of almost for one room apartment, you pay rent of almost ₦1 million for that, for almost 1,000 or more than 2,000, almost $2,000 for that kind of rent. Let's say tiny, very, just because you want to live like a big boy, you want everybody to know that you are well to do. Now when you have issues, you cannot even maintain your rents. You have to pack from that place to a ghetto, and then people are looking for you in town. You will be hiding because you already post on Facebook that you're living in this luxury apartments, that you are a rich person, everything is well to do. When people come looking for you, they cannot find you at the luxury apartment, but still yet you want to give people impression that you still living that kind of life. So you have to be faking everything, posting pictures of how you are doing well on Facebook, living the la vida loca. You are slaying, dressing up, eating fine, and you are suffering deep down. Fake life is very expensive to maintain. It's very, very expensive to maintain, please. Okay? So once you start it, just know that you have put yourself inside a problem, a serious problem of depression. And this problem will either end in more vices like drug addiction, or maybe you can even have suicide. Some people have killed themselves because of people discovering that they're living a fake life and they're laughing at them. They just end up committing suicide, or they disappear, or they become a drug addict. So many kind of planning like this. We see people trying to pose. I see this a lot in Africa. I see this in many countries, but I don't want to say this. Let me be using Africa. They do this a lot. You buy this big car, driving V8 engine. You cannot even put fuel inside the car, because if you put a gallon of fuel, the car drinks all the fuel very fast. Before you mash your accelerator, the fuel you have just bought now have just disappeared. You start complaining that the devil is after you. Your village people is after you. You don't know that V8 engine is not for everybody. It's for real rich men, okay, that can be able to buy those engine that can guzzle a lot of fuel. You will not buy a little car that you can manage the fuel inside. You will not do like this. The next thing you will say, your village people are after you. This thing is what we need to think. You need to cut out cost of things that are so expensive that you don't need. Okay? You want to stop this generational poverty. You want to stop rising and falling. When you have money, please save a substantial part. Depending on your lifestyle, if you can save 80%, save 80%. If you can save 50%, save 50%. If you can save 20%, but please save for your future. Especially if you have children, save for your future. Save for your future. This is not investment money. You must save money, please. By saving money, things that are not necessary, expensive cars that their parts is very hard to maintain, BMW, Mercedes-Benz, those ones that like to drive this latest Jaguars, reduce those. Don't buy those kind of cars. Buy cheap car like Toyota that can maintain your fuel. Talk to a mechanic, tell them I want car that the parts are not so expensive, that is easy to maintain, that even if I decide I want to hit 3 or 4 people, I want to get accident every day, I can easily fix my car. It will not cost me anything. Some people will just buy expensive car, they get one tiny accident, they cannot fix the car anymore, and they don't have insurance. It is in hands. The next you see them trekking around town, claiming their village people is after them. No village person is after. It is you that is after you. You are the one that is after you. Okay? So please reduce your expenses. Don't go and be renting expensive houses to prove that you have arrived, paying very big rent. I have a friend now that is living here in this country, does not have a job, but his house is in VI. When he told me how much he was paying for rent to maintain that place, I was just looking at him. You could not find any other place to rent house in the whole of Lagos. It has to be VI because you want to be counted at the big boss of Lagos. Now you are struggling to just service your house rents. There are places you can stay. You don't need to struggle to service your house rents. But you want to have big name, and now you say your village people are after you. You will now be running from church to church, running from native doctor to spiritualist, that they should help you to do one spell, to kill one invincible enemy, when you are the ones that make that decision to put yourself into poverty because of lack of careful planning, because you want to impress people that don't care about you. Nobody give a damn if you stay in VI. I don't even give a damn if you stay in Washington, you stay in Las Vegas. I don't give a damn. What I care about is, what are you interested in doing for me? So this fake life of trying to impress people is a major problem. Please. I also see this with women, with my African sisters. You will see young, beautiful girls. They don't have money, they don't have job, but they'll be wearing human hair of more than $2,000 on their heads. It's not that they don't have hair, or me, I don't have hair. Maybe I can go and wear a wig, but I don't need it. Okay? I don't need it. I don't spend more than $5 to cut my hair every month. I don't spend more than that, and I don't care. This is me for you. But some women spend about $1,000 to $2,000 every month on their head, and they have hair. So what is the problem with these women? And yet you will see these women, they will be saying that they don't have money, they don't have job. Some women will go to do road work. There's something we call road work, PO. Very serious work. You go and sleep with so many men, big ugly men, old men. You get money. The next thing, you will take all those money you have made. You will go and buy somebody's hair from Brazil, from Uruguay. It's like you are just wiring the money to Uruguay to dash them. Is it not stupid? You go and buy, after doing prostitution, sleeping with so many dirty men, you will take all those money you have made, you will wire it to South Korea to go and buy somebody's hair of 2,000, 1,500 to put on your heads. Is this not madness? Tell me, I wish God want to help you. These are money you're supposed to invest to open a shop. Okay? If you cannot open a shop or get a better education or do something tangible, not to spend it on a hair that you will not wear for more than 3 months, then you will throw away just to look beautiful. For me, this is an inferiority complex. You will see a lot of girls in Nigeria, they are using the latest iPhone, but they don't have money to put credit to make coincide the phone to buy internet. Before you talk one or two, you just start talking with them. Send me money for topping my phone. Like if I don't know you before, you will not put credit in your phone. The thing is very, very insulting. Me, I don't do it. I don't do it. So these are things that put you in poverty. It puts you in perpetual poverty because the lifestyle you are living is unsustainable. You keep absorbing, you are not saving, you are not investing in will bring more wealth into your life. So you are just wasting all the money that have been coming to you. You are just wasting it. In fact, you are destroying yourself. And then you complain that your village people is after you. You will get money, you will go and be buying the expensive clothes because you want to look like a superstar. The person you are copying is already a superstar. They can change clothes every day, once every day for the next 3 years. They will not wear the same clothes twice. You cannot compete with them. You cannot compete with them. You cannot compete with this Hollywood star, with these Nollywood stars. They know the way they make their money. A lot of these musicians you see, they have free clothes that these brands, companies give them free clothes to wear. Just wear my clothes. I'll be giving you all the clothes to wear. Shows that people can see that you are advertising the clothes that I wear. So they don't even pay for those things. You are competing with somebody that is a superstar. You want to compete with Rainer. You want to compete with somebody like Burna Boy. You want to compete with Tiwa Savage, with people that are bigger than you. Are you mad? You will just kill yourself. Are you mad? The little money you have, you want to buy the latest. You see them wear it, you will buy it. You see them wear it, and now you complain you don't have money. You still want to do spell for breakthrough. No spell will work for you if you don't change your mentality. If you don't plan nothing, any spiritualist, no prayer, whether they go to cemetery or they go to under the sea, they go to space, nothing that we do will ever work for you because your mentality cannot change. It needs to change first. Okay? This is a major problem that we have, rising and falling. You have a little money, you 400,000, somebody give you, you will take it to buy hair and put on your heads. You 400,000. If I have 400,000, now you know what I can do with that money? You know what I can do with 400k in naira? That's a block. Now, what they call block with that? You go see woman go put on for a hair, and you go be proud. Not that she does not have any hair. Oh God. Now, wow. I thank God sales, not be only some kind of women, they exist. When I was in Nigeria, there are some people I date different women from different races. I will just say it here, okay? For me, I don't look at skin color. I look at mentality. Your mentality and the content of your heart, the way you live your life. That is what I look. Not because say I will go and drink poison because you are a black person, then I will go and date you, a stupid black person. I will not date you. If I see that you have stupid mentality, that you have this Christian mentality, and you are the ones that use expensive money to buy this hair, I don't even give people money for hair. I can give you money for food as a woman. I can give you money for clothes. I can give you money for cosmetics. But immediately you mention hair, the relationship, it don't break with that too. It don't end. It don't end because it just shows that you are stupid. I mean, what is wrong with your hair? before I even date yourself, I don't even look you well fair. I go first look you well. Nothing, I don't see anything wrong with your hair. I don't see why I should give you money, not to even weave the hair or to go and buy this one that they call cap wig. Now you see many of our black women, they are like I don't know, they be like horror movie. They be like scary movie. You will see a beautiful woman now, dressed fine, she has very long hair. Immediately you and I enter the room, she will carry the hair and hang it on something else. Then she will have bololo like me, very scary. The first time I witnessed this thing, I was so shocked. I wanted to run out of the room. The thing that is attracting the person, you just remove it and drop it, and you want the person to do something with you. In fact, you just kill the drive. You just kill them from something that is from jar 5. You have dropped it to jar 2. Now I'm thinking of how to run. Now, wow. This kind of thing a lot of men have to put up with. I'm so happy that I don't have to put up with it. I'm so happy. Because for me, some things are just not unacceptable. Most of our women, they are suffering from serious inferiority complex. And this inferiority complex is caused by religion and also the proliferation of this fake life that everybody want to live. Everybody want to show themselves that everything is working well for them, whereas the house is on fire. This house that we have that is on fire, we need to find a way to go around it. Okay, for you to say you want to be wealthy, you want to have money, you must cut out so many things that are unnecessary. Okay, a lot of things that waste women's money is this fake hair. It is many of the times it is this fake hair they are buying that consumes their money. When they tell you the amount of all these things, you enter some women's room, you will see hair. Like there are some of these how will I say these pagan warriors that have to behead people and hang the head like trophies on the wall. You will see hair. Sometimes the hair will be smelling. They don't even wear the hair anymore. They will still be keeping them. When you say, well, are you not trying this? No, that is human hair. It costs so much. I will use it in the future. Before you know, have like 50, 20 hair in their room. When you calculate all the money of all this hair that they have bought, when you calculate how much they have spent on each hair, your mind will blow. Your mind will blow. All this, there was one day I did a small calculation. I was looking, I could not see any. That money was enough for this woman to have set herself up to a very high level. But all this money going to the head, different kind of hair. I wonder, and yet you still do not have a boyfriend or a man. The thing tire me. So please, I know this message will be harsh. It will be harsh. Some people will say I am after them. But once again, they say now iron the sharp iron sharpeneth iron. Please, we need to recalibrate our life. I'm begging you, my brothers and sisters. Some things are not necessary. If a man will love you, he will love you with your natural hair. Okay? Men look at character. Character will last forever. But that hair and beauty will not last forever. Okay? Please, do not spend too much money on this fake hair. Please, find a way to solve this problem. Find a way. Do not get addicted to this thing. It is wasting our money. It's like you're wiring money to all these countries. For after suffering, you wire it to Korea to buy it to fake hair. Funny enough, I have lived in South Korea. When I was in South Korea for more than six months, I never saw one woman with attachments. Even the old ones, the old strong, they were not even wearing attachment. But yeah, they are supplying attachment to Africa worth more than $6 billion a year. And they don't even use this stuff. How are we going to get our women from this attachment stuff? It's a major problem. Those money you have been using to buy hair for a very long time, calculate them. If you have saved them, you say, I'm saving this money, you would have been a very rich person by now. Maybe you will be driving around, say you want to buy a car. You'll be driving a very expensive car. These hairs, they don't come cheap, especially human hair. Brazilian hair, there's even the one they say virgin hair. I wonder how they get it, how they know the girl is a virgin. They buy this hair, very expensive. The cheapest one is $500. People buy hair $1,000, $2,000. Wire this money and they post this hair for them. Bone straight. Bone straight. When I was in Nigeria last year, it's $400. That time was almost $1,000. And we see young girls that don't have jobs wearing these bone straights. I was so shocked. Using iPhone, the latest iPhone, where me cannot even afford to use iPhone. Then they will be asking me for me to give them credits to top the iPhone for them. The thing is shocking to me. I mean, if you can be able to buy a phone of $2,000, I don't see why you cannot subscribe to it by yourself. I don't see. Many times I don't give them. I made a lot of enemies. They will say I'm stingy. I am not stingy. I am using it. For me, I don't do stupid things. The women that I date don't ask me for hair money. The women that I date don't ask me for subscription for their internet. To be honest, they don't ask me for that. They don't ask me because they don't even, they have what they are doing. So please, we need to recalibrate, especially for my African women in Nigeria. I need to change so many things. I beg. When they waste una money na this hair, when they buy this expensive hair, it's a total waste. Una need to reduce una wardrobe spending on clothes. Waste on clothes are not just necessary. Clothes that we only wear once and are very expensive. Don't be living fake life. Just be yourself, please. If I see you as a woman that is always very shallow, for the kind of man that I am, I will not want a woman that will be wasting my money. I will run away from you. I will only date you a short time. If I see that you're always doing things that will waste my money, I will run away from the relationship. I will run away. Especially if you are pestering me to do all these things for you, to be supplementing this your wasteful lifestyle. I will never supplement that wasteful lifestyle. I will never do it. So my kind of man, he go hard. You will have to find somebody that is shallow like you, that will supplement that stupidity. Okay? So me and many of them don't really get along. Me and many of them. That's why I have to increase my dating range to solve that problem. So please, women, we need to think about this thing. Therefore, men, cut your coat according to your size. Plan your life. Save money. Save for the rainy day. Those men that like to pose, buying big cars, then you use and get accident, and all your money lost. You don't know how to drive. Pride will not let you go and register at the driving school so that people will not laugh you that you just really recently learned how to drive. Learn how to drive properly. Don't be having accident. When you have money, go to a good driving school. Don't be ashamed to tie learner on your car for 3 months. I did that. Okay? When I started driving, a lot of people laugh at me. Oh, you just started driving. Nah, I started driving a long time ago. Just to tie learner for 3 months, let everybody know you are learning how to drive. They will not agree. They will just buy a car. They want to show that they have been driving for long. They will not put the learner sign. They will just go and get accident with the car. And the problem will come from everywhere. They will say family people are pursuing you. I've seen this kind of thing happen. So please, common sense, on a very good day, nothing beats common sense. Nothing is greater than common sense. It will save you a lot of money. It will save you a lot of stress. Okay? So please apply this thing to avoid rising and falling. Another thing again, invest in your future. Find something that will be bringing money. If you want to do money, I say money goes to money. You must get handwork, something that you are doing. You cannot be idle and expect to become rich. You cannot be praying for money tonight and not doing anything. Nowadays, a lot of professions are going obsolete or they are advancing. If you have a profession that is going obsolete, you must quickly change it to something that is trending to do. Or you need to digitalize what you are doing. You need to come online. You need to go on social media to promote your goods and services. You must adapt. A lot of people are adapting now to survive. The world is changing. Now we are at the technological age now, in case you don't know. There's a new day. Anything you are doing now, you must find a way to digitalize your content and you must find a way to monetize it for you to stay relevant and for you to grow. This is very, very important. A lot of people have not come to terms with this. You must find a way to make money from your hobby. You must find a way to have multiple streams of income. You must find a way to make sure that your passive life is productive. Okay, a lot of people spend time on internet scrolling other people's contents, waste 4 to 6 hours watching, just wasting their time they are supposed to be doing something. You are consuming content, listening to apropos news, doing. When are you going to start creating your own contents? When are you going to start creating it? A lot of our youth again, they spend time in gambling. There's this thing we call Bet Naija, betting, football betting. When I was young, with pool office, people play pool. You will see old men going to all these quack shops and betting on football. Now they have digitalized football. Now they call it sport betting. It is simply pool staking. Now pool, now they play. Okay, now they play pool. I have never seen a person become millionaire from playing pool. I have never seen it. All I hear is newspaper. Them say. I have never seen it in real life. Gambling, you must stop it. If you have the habit of gambling, whether you're doing the one they call forex, high yield investments, or sport betting, you must find a way to stop it. Okay, plan something that will be bringing steady income, not something that you will bet all your money against unfavorable odds, and then you keep crashing every time, and then you say that your village people are after you. There is no village person after you. Okay, it is simply stupidity, doing the same thing again and again and again and expecting a different result. This is what is happening to you. Okay, you have to apply common sense. If you don't apply common sense, no spell spiritualist will do for you that will change you. No juju you go meet wey go change your situation. Even if I do spell for you today, you make money, you will lose it within the shortest possible time. Anything that they do for you to have prosperity, it will not last. You will still lose it because you don't have sense to maintain the wealth. You don't have the mental capacity of sustaining and maintaining and growing wealth. So even if I give you 100,000 today, within the shortest time, you will squander that money. Okay? There are people like this. Even today, this very day, some people will squander it. So you need to have the mentality for success first. Please. These habits that we are doing, some of us take drugs. Some people are womanizers, chronic womanizers. Once they have money, the next thing you see them, they lodge in a hotel. They shut down the whole place. Buying drinks for strangers. Partying. You party all those money. You finish, you snuff it off your nose. The next day you are saying that you're rising and falling. That the day when I have money, I used to go out in convoy, drinking Moet like Coke. I have friends, I've seen people like this. I have many friends like this. I see them a lot. They have this kind of lifestyle. When they have money, they just go to party. They think the money will be coming every day. So they want to be living like they are clubbing. You go to clubs every weekend. How will you save money? When you want to go to club, I go to club too. Anytime I go to club, I have a budget. No matter what happens, I don't spend above that budget. That is the way I do my own clubbing. You must have a budget. If you know that you want to have a future, you must save and you must sacrifice some things. I am suffering today. A lot of people laugh at me. Yes, I agree. I am struggling. If I tell you where I live now, compared to where I live in Nigeria, you'll be shocked. The day my son saw my bed, that I'm sleeping now, I wanted to cry. He told me that my bed is bigger than your bed. I said, well, I have to live like this for now. It's only temporary. I need to make money. I need to sacrifice comfort, my comfort. I need to sacrifice a lot of things now because I want a better future. So I know what I am doing. So if you want to prove that, this guy is suffering or he doesn't have, you can say anything, but I know what I am after. Life is about sacrifices. You cannot get them all. You must lose some things to get some things. You want to have a better future, you must sacrifice for now. You must save money now. If you have money now, you blow the money. You're living well now. Tomorrow you start suffering. What is the gain? There is this saying that I get them before, not be property. I have it before. I have a house before. I have a cow before. That is not the property. That is a story that nobody wants to hear. What people want to hear is that I have it before and I have more now. I have had it for a long time. I have been maintaining it for a long time. It's not today that I have been enjoying. We live life for tomorrow. We enjoy today. Tomorrow, where people are also enjoying, we should also join them and enjoy life. This is how life should be lived. Live and let's live. Not to go to party to drink today, shut down the whole place, squander your money, they hail you. The next day, don't carry any money if those bouncers will allow you. They will not allow you into that bar anymore. They will kick you out. They will kick you out of the VIP. This is for new people. That day was your day. So you need to plan. This is our life, our fake life. It's a major drain on our finances, on our mental health. No witchcraft is worrying you. No village people. It is your decisions, your life decisions you're making that is affecting you for this rising and falling. Okay? So please recalibrate whatever you are doing that is draining your finances. If you are going to parties too much, reduce your budget or cut down your party going out. If you're drinking too much, you're buying too much expensive drink, reduce your drinking. Drinking destroys body. Yes, we go hard with drink, but you must drink in moderation. Drink responsibly. If you drink too much, you will feel the impact when you are old. All those beer you are consuming, all those liquor you are consuming, it will come to you. The devil will come to take his dues when you are getting old. You will find out your body is getting weaker. So you must reduce your alcohol consumption. When people try to get you to drink, you tell them politely, you don't. If you have friends that are always trying to get you drunk, they are not good friends. Okay? They are not good friends. Too much alcohol is not good for the body. It kills brain cells, it destroys your body, it destroys your libido, it destroys so many things. So all these people we see trying to prove that they are strong men, always drinking alcohol, many of them are stupid men. And many of them are also suffering from inferiority complex, trying to give the impression that they are strong men, they are solid men, they have everything under control. They do not have anything under control. If you ask their wife will tell you they don't have everything under control. Okay? So don't copy this kind of men. Don't copy this kind of people. A lot of people pose nowadays, people wear maxes. So please, you must recalibrate your life. You want to be rich, you want to stop this problem, save money, find out those things that are draining your finances and plug them. For those ones that are in the Christian mentality, a lot of these people, they are Christians, by the way. Lack of proper spiritual knowledge is a major problem in the life of these people. When you don't know who you are, Christian mentality does not encourage hard work. It encourages miracle, looking for miracles. It encourages stupidity. So a lot of Christians do not plan for their future. They blame everything on the devil. Of course, you have to have somebody to blame, a scapegoat for your laziness, a scapegoat for your stupidity, a scapegoat for your indiscretion, which are so numerous. You must blame the devil. When you come to African spirituality, you also want to blame a villager that have not even seen you for the last 20 years, that don't even care, don't even know if you exist. I don't blame any of my village person. None of my village person can do me anything. They don't even know where I am. I'm living a better life than most of them. They are not responsible. It is your decision, your poor decision, your lack of knowledge of self, your lack of spiritual knowledge, spiritual poverty is what is causing this rising and falling. Okay? So, you need to, if you are still having Christian mentality, that tithe that you are paying tithe does not make you wealthy. It simply proves that you are stupid and you're making somebody else wealthy. Why you are struggling as a Christian is because you depend on God. Your pastor is prosperous because your pastor depends on you. All this money you guys are paying to the guy, the deed of his church is in his name. The deed of his church is in his name, not in the name of any god. All the property that church have is in your pastor's name. You are just a fool. Okay? It is not in the name of any God. So you are just giving. You are just all your life prosperity, you are giving it to this guy. He's adding it to, he's taking from everybody. Why will he not be wealthy? You are worshiping him, you are not worshiping God. Okay? So you will be poor. And as you have this poor mentality, you are always subject, you will never be better than this person because you have given your spiritual authority to him. You have given that of your children, you have given that of your future generation. Wealth that you are supposed to have used to build for your future generation, you have transferred it to this man. Thanks to you. You transferred it to him in the name of Jesus Christ, and now you are blaming your village people. You are going to die a poor man. You are going to die depressed, sad, and dumb. I hope you will learn your lesson after you died, but a lot of people will not learn. So these are things that needs to be taken into consideration. You need to invest in your spirituality. You need to have knowledge of self. Knowledge of self dictates that you know who you are as an African. You know the true story of who you are. You know your African spirituality. Now we see a lot of Africans today claiming they are Africans. They are only Africans in skin color. You can speak your language. You can tie your clothes. You can eat your food, cook your food. You know your boundary of your village and your tribe. What is the core of your spirituality? That thing that connects you to Africa. You know nothing about it. And you have refused to know anything. The next thing, you are blaming that very thing for the source of your problem. How will you be wealthy? Many of you will suffer and die quite naturally. There is no place for you in the path of spirituality. There's no place for you to be wealthy because you don't even know who you are in the first place. Some of them might get lucky and they will have some money. Their wealth is just accidental wealth. It's not that they actually work for it. Yeah, some people will get accidental wealth in life. They will be wealthy, they will still be stupid till they die. It is nature. Some people will also be accidentally poor due to ignorance. A lot of poor people will be more than the wealthy people as usual. These are many things we have to consider. You need to know how to create wealth. You need to know who you are. When you have a very good and deep spiritual knowledge of who you are, especially as an African, a lot of things that is draining your money will not affect you. This fake life, you will not be living it for one. Okay? Giving your spiritual energy and authority to somebody, you will not do that. So you will have money. You will not be wasting time going to church, wasting time paying tithe, wasting time doing stupid things, wasting time praying where you will be working. So you will be wealthy. You will have common sense. You will be saving money. You will be doing the right thing at the right time. So there is no way you will be poor if you know who you are. You will always have enough to satisfy your needs. I'm not saying you will be super rich, but you will always have enough money. You will be living in a good house. You'll be living a good life. Everything will be working well for you because you are living within your means and your capacity. You are not wasting money. You are not buying all these luxury products that will bring no value to your life. You are not pretending to be who you are not. You are not doing all these fake things. You will always have money. You will have a comfortable life. Okay? And you will have more organic connection with people. People are not attracted to me because I'm wealthy. People are attracted to me because of my self-confidence. When I go out and meet people, I have a lot of rich friends that have more money than me, but they respect me. Why? Because they know that I know who I am. They know that I have a very strong sense of character. They know my capacity. They know my personality. These are things you cannot buy with money. This is why they respect me. Okay? This is why I can call them. They will pick my call, and when somebody else calls them, they will not pick that person's call. This is the reason why if I even meet them for help, they will listen to me more than before they will listen to somebody, because they know that this person is a real person. You have to have a strong sense of character. It comes from knowledge of self. When you have this in you, people will see that confidence in you. They will see you that you are original person. There's a lot of power in that on its own. Okay? So you need to be authentic once again. All this will stop the problem of rising and falling. Okay? I will not classify myself as a rich person. When you say rich, we have people that are rich now. We have a lot of people. I have never been in a private jet, but I've traveled a lot on different kind of planes. I cannot count how many flights that I've traveled. I travel all the time. But I am okay with the life that I am living. I am satisfied. If I need something, it comes for me. It comes to me. Everything is working for me. In my own, I can never be poor. I don't see myself being poorer than this level that I am. I can never be poor than this level. There's a certain peak you reach in life that you just be there. You just cannot, nothing can bring you down. Okay? Nothing can bring you down. You can only go up. The sky will always be the limit. It can only be the limit for you. This kind of thing exists. There are people that cannot just be poor for whatever reason. It's impossible for them to be poor mentally, spiritually, financially, physically. It's impossible for them. It's not in their vocabulary. You have to have the kind of mindset that will put you in this place. Okay? You need to create this kind of environment for yourself. This will start by having right knowledge of self, investing in your future, knowing who you are. A lot of people will say, okay, this stuff, I don't care, I need money now. It will not do anything for me. I need something to fill my stomach now. I need to live the life now. Many of them have put themselves in greater and greater bondage. This is what have led to this trend of ritual money, blood money, killing people to make money so that they can become rich overnight. This is the trend for this kind of behavior. A lot of people are into crimes, stealing, financial crimes, kidnapping. They want it and they want it now. You will get some money, but we don't know how long it will last. And even if you get that money, can you even be able to sustain it? You cannot be able to sustain it when you don't have the right mindset, the wealth mindset. You don't even have it. So you will keep doing this thing again and again and again until you are caught. Quite natural. And when you are caught, you lost everything. Back to square one. Even back to less than square one. Less than zero. That is where they will take you to. That is what is coming for most people. Okay? So my advice to people, the moral of the story, how to avoid the cause of rising and falling. Cut your coat according to your size. Okay? Reduce your luxury spending very, very well. Reduce it very, very well. Okay? Invest in your future. People that are coming for you with family problems, things that are not necessary, expenditures that are not necessary, that is draining your finances, cut them off. Cut them off. Don't waste time. Blood is not thicker than water, okay? Don't allow anybody to say because it's your family, then you have right to drain you. If they are adults, they are not bringing value to your life, cut them off. Don't look back. You are living your life for yourself and for your future. And most especially, you have to save money. You must save for your future. It's very, very important. If you do all these things, then when you do your spell will work well. Okay, when you do your prosperity spell, you come to somebody like me to do spell for you. When I do the spell, I do the offering. It will work well. It will work very well. You will see the result. But if you keep spending the little money you have, wasting it on frivolous things and expecting that a new one will come tomorrow, no amount of spell anybody will do for you will work anything. Okay? No amount of spell. So your mentality, you need to get it right inside. Get it right first here before you say you want to do something outwards. So this is my take on this issue. I hope that somebody here will get one or two things from this. They say a word is enough for the wise. He who have ears, let them hear. I am not trying to insult anybody. I'm not trying to make anybody feel bad, but we need to talk on this matter. It is serious matter. It's affecting us. Okay? Those things that you are wasting money on, please reduce them. If you're having expensive car that is always draining you, sell that car, buy a car that is not expensive, that you can easily maintain. Don't be ashamed. You are not living life for anybody. Those girls that have too many human hair that they are wasting their money on, reduce your buying of human hair. Save that money for a farm, or save that money for your future. Please, if a man will come, a man will come. Good man is what you are after, not shallow men. Okay? So please, arrange yourself. Expensive phone women, expensive phone men. That money you want to buy that expensive phone, think well before you make that step. It's not by force. iPhone 14, it will expire this year. Next year, iPhone 15 will come outside. It does not end. Buy a good phone that you will use for the next 3 to 5 years. Okay? My last phone, I bought it since 2000. I use it for 3 years. It's just this year I'm buying a new phone. It is still good, but I need to upgrade for my videos. The first one I buy, I use it to shoot over 300 videos on YouTube. It has value for the money. It's bringing money for me. It's working for me. I'm using it for a lot of things. Many of you, you buy this expensive phone, you use it to do TikTok. You don't use it to even generate money. It's not bringing anything from you. It's wasting your resources. So please, you people should think. Okay, not everything is spiritual problem. Not be everything that they blow oracle, that they throw oracle, put some na common sense issue. Okay, not everything they are after you. You want wealth. You need to plan for your future. You need to use common sense. Okay? When you apply your common sense, then nothing is still working. Then you come to meet somebody like me to step in. Not when you live in this kind of life. I've seen a lot of cases like this. People come to me complaining of rising and falling, especially from Nigeria. When I look into their life, I see they have been very good at making a lot of bad decisions. One bad decision to another, they have just been making all the bad decisions that is bringing the problem. Not anybody is worrying them. All because they want to live a fake life. They want to impress people that don't care about them. That is why they are in problem. They want to impress their friends, impress their families. I'm not impressing anybody. If you don't like me, don't like me. Okay? I will still survive. When I was born, I did not even know you. I wonder. The thing that surprised me was the way people take this life seriously is a big problem. If you don't just say I don't care, reduce 50% of your caring. Reduce 50% of your caring. People that you care, cut it by 50%. I don't care if he looks at me. I don't care if he laughs at me. I don't care. He can go to hell. You will be fine. Please, okay? No winch is after you. Apply these principles. Arrange your life where you will see your account growing very, very fast in no time. When you save all this money, when you see your account, you know the joy when you see your money saving, your savings, there's a particular joy. You feel happy when you see your account growing up. You will want to keep doing it. Your new hobby will be saving. You learn a new hobby. I have the hobby of saving. So please, I'm begging you guys, change this thing. You will see results in your life, okay? So this is what I have for you today. Questions and comments are welcome as usual. Please like and share this video. Subscribe to my channel. Hit the notification bell, close the subscribe button. They say we should be saying all these things so that you people will remember, so that our subscriber base can increase. Even me, I am still doing my own hustling too. I want subscribers. I want money. The more people subscribe, the more views I will get. It will translate to the more money YouTube will pay me. It is part of the whole thing too. So we need to do all the things together. So we work for each other. Okay? So please subscribe, whatever the case. Then if you want to do your spell work, X6, Spa, Prosperity, Oracle, Tarot reading, it's always there. I do all these things. If you still want to read my book on quantum physics, for those people that are still afraid, you don't want to invest in your spirituality, you're looking at your spirituality does not matter. Most of you this waste money pass. This knowledge of self is the main thing you need to know. It will save you a lot of money in the future. It will save you a lot of money. The little money you invest today in learning about your spirituality and the truth of Africa is going to save you billions of money tomorrow. So please invest in your spirituality, invest in your future, learn this thing. Even if you don't need it, learn it for the sake of the future. I know that you will need it, and you will surely thank me later. So, you want to learn, I am here waiting for you. Apart from that, I thank you very much for watching me today, and I'll be seeing you in the next video as usual. So take care and bye. Peace.